Just a quick update this time on the wiring diagram. I've drawn it out, and I've drawn it out on six pages. The reason being that I can join the pages up, or anyone that wants a copy can actually print it out on A4 paper and then join the pages up, so you've got a larger diagram. They all line up, as you can see, like that. And at the top of each page there's a number that corresponds with the same number on the next page. So 2 would join to 2, for instance. That's part of the M unit. You can see that. I've drawn it up on 6 pages so I can send it each page, then you can join up and print it out, or just print it out as A4 and then lay it out on the table and you can read it. A lot of the wiring is standard around the ECU. I've used the original colour coding around the ECU as best I can. The M unit side of it is my colour coding, which is just the wires that I've used to link everything up. You'll have some spare wire when you take it out, so you can use that if you want to. It's just my way of doing it. If you're going to use a fuel pump or rig the starter through the M unit or whatever, you'll have to do your own separate wiring. But this is the way that I've done it. The reason I've not put the starter through the M unit is because the starter button doesn't actually go to earth, it goes back to the ECU. Without putting another relay in to configure that a different way, it's just easier to use a little 6 amp push button switch and bypass the start system on the M unit. It's the easiest way to do it. It's all drawn on the diagram the way that I've done it, so you can either copy that or modify it to whatever you want to use, what way around you want to use it. Any problems, you can drop me an email. I've listed my email address on the last video in the notes or the comments, so just drop me a line and I'll be able to help you out with the diagram if you have any problems. The other thing I've been asked is, Derek has asked me, hi Derek, if I've had the bike out yet. Well, no I haven't, because I've got a bit of a problem really. I'll show you. That's the garage door, or my little shed door, and there's a tree right behind it and it won't open right up, so I'm going to cut this side of the shed out to make a door, and then I've got more space. As you can see, it's not the biggest area to get the bike out of, as it's only a little shed. So yeah, so that'll be the next job really. I'm bleeding the brakes, just installed the braided lines, but I'm having trouble getting the fluid through because it's all new, all cleaned out. In hindsight I should have primed the master cylinders first, but I didn't. So instead of pumping forever to try and get the fluid through, what I'm going to do, I'm going to reverse feed it, which is basically using a large syringe, connect it up to the caliper and then gently pushing the fluid from the caliper back up to the master cylinder. That way it should purge all the air out and fill the lines completely, because if you've got any air left in the system it'll be really spongy. And also the air compresses, that's why it will feel spongy. Hydraulic fluid, brake fluid doesn't compress, but any air in the system will compress and it will make it spongy. So I'm going to reverse feed it. Never done that before. I've always never really had a problem, but with this for some reason it won't go through, so I'm going to reverse feed it. Just bought a large 150ml syringe off of eBay, good old eBay. Hopefully then I can reverse feed it and it'll be fine. Once I've done that, then it's a matter of a few little jobs I need to tidy up. I'm going to wrap the exhaust and I can get that on, put the oils in, charge the battery up as it's a bit flat now. I've been testing the M unit and lights and stuff, and then hopefully get it out and start the old gal up, and it'd be nice to hear it. Talk to you soon.